These are early results from the polling units in the ongoing governorship election in Lagos State. It's not just in Lagos that elections are holding, it is holding around the country. Governorship and House of Assembly elections are holding. As you can see, the election is between the Labour Party candidate, Gbadebo Rosevivor, and the APC candidate, Babajide Sanwo-Olu. You can see how they are doing in their different strongholds. Yes, there are places where elections didn't hold at all. You will even see 0 votes. That's towards the end of the video. The election was marred by voter intimidation, outright ethnic profiling of citizens who came to polling units to cast their vote, to exercise their franchise, their right to vote for the candidate of their choice. But unfortunately, many of them were denied access to the voting grounds. Some of the polling units are inside gated schools, so thugs are manning these schools and preventing people from gaining entrance. So how do they identify who is Igbo and who is Yoruba and who is from any other tribe? This is serious degeneration. We didn't have this kind of election even in 2019, not to talk of 2015, 2011, and all the other years. Why in 2023 are people taking this election like it's, something else? Anyway, you can see how they are doing in their strongholds. Some are landslide wins where elections were held. Many didn't turn up to vote this time around because apart from the voter intimidation that started about 2 or 3 days before the election, which the police unfortunately termed as a joke, we have seen the situation on ground. The threats that they made a few days before the election are actually ongoing. They are threatening a lot of people not to come out to vote openly. Nothing is hidden. Of course, the army and the police have responded in some places, as you will see towards the end of the video. So, seriously, people didn't come out to vote because of what happened during the presidential election. The outcome of the presidential election had a serious psychological effect on many citizens, which made them not to bother coming out to vote this time around. Because why will they? We made many videos convincing people on the need to come out, but you can't still blame people when people are openly threatening them, threatening Igbo people, threatening other minorities not to come out and vote. When thugs openly shout on the street, if you know you're not voting for APC, do not come out, stay at home. And many of them were armed, roaming the streets, so it had a serious psychological effect on many citizens. So they didn't bother to come out of fear. Those that mustered the courage to come out were disenfranchised. They couldn't allow them to enter the voting grounds to vote. And some even managed to vote, and thugs came to disrupt the process. There are many videos trending on the internet where you see voting materials being burnt, So all this happening in what should have been a free and fair election. Why should politicians be too desperate? If you know you have performed in office, you should not have anything to fear. You should allow your antecedents, your works, your projects, all the work you did in office to campaign for you. People will look at them and say, yes, you deserve to come back. You deserve a second term. You do not use threats. You do not use intimidation. You do not use all forms of ways to suppress votes in order to gain or win the election. If you do not win the people, you should not count yourself as someone who have won an election. Anyway, those out there who are still voting or still trying to vote, protect yourself. Since the authorities don't seem to care, be on the lookout and watch your environment. Also, INEC is not helping matters. They are not making this election to work. Why will their agents be insisting that they will not upload the results from the polling units? This was the major problem the presidential election had. Why is the same thing repeating itself today upon all the court orders that some parties got that should have compelled them to upload the results at the polling unit? Anyway, more updates incoming as we get them. Stay subscribed and enable notifications so as to watch them.
The result will not be uploaded.
Okay, they didn't give you the password.
Give us the password.
Oh.
Password. We can't do anything.
This is Ayetoro Primary School, Agoda. And this is what our presiding officers are telling us this morning. That they were given the instruction not to upload results from the polling unit. The code was not given to them. The SBO told them that they are not going to upload from the polling units.
Okay, we are back. Let's go.
So this is Victoria Garden City, Lagos. Today, the 25th of March, getting ready for the governorship election, and suddenly INEC officials tell us that they will not come into VGC, as they have done for the last 4 elections minimum, that they will not come into VGC, and they want all the residents who are registered to vote, all of us to come outside the gates and vote. They want us to come outside of the estate, whereas we've always used the park in VGC to vote, which is a wide expanse of land that can accommodate all the voters.
To start, people are just trying to organize themselves. Now, understand? People are trying to organize themselves because many have run away. Many people run away, but people are just trying to gather themselves again to start. So you can see.
Wait, are you going to accredit at the polling unit?
We are going to the rank center. That is where the network is from. Go to the rank center.
Please, hold on. Madam, what's your name again? Madam, please, madam, what's your name again? What's your name again, please? What's your name again? What's your name again? Let me get your name. So that I will, so that they will know that this is the instruction.
What do you mean? They gave an instruction.